In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to easily create a picture-in-picture effect in your videos. This technique can be used if you want to add a picture or logo to your video, or if you want to display a video within a video. Before we get started, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you'll find a link in the description below that will take you to our tutorial page on the Discovery Center. Here you can download a written copy of this tutorial to follow along. Let's get started. In this first example, we're going to add a picture logo onto this video of a woman working in her office to use for a promotional video for a business. I have VideoStudio opened up under the Edit tab, and I'm going to drag the video of the woman working onto the video track on the timeline. Now I'll drag her business logo from my library onto the overlay track on the timeline. From here, we can click on the nodes on the preview pane to adjust the size of the logo, and also click and drag the logo to adjust its placement. To adjust the duration length of how long the logo will remain on the screen, we'll hover our mouse over the edge of the clip until the arrow icon pops up, and then click and drag to our desired length. Let's say we want to add a second picture or video on top of our video clip. To do this, we'll need to add a second overlay track. Right-click on Overlay Track 1, and select Insert Track below to add a second overlay track. From here, I'm going to drag a video of a man talking on the phone from my library onto Overlay Track 2 to give the illusion that he is speaking on the phone to the woman in the office. Again, I can readjust the video position and size on the preview pane. Now I want to show you a few things you can do to either of these overlays under the Effect tab. First, let's double-click on the logo overlay on the timeline to bring up the editor. Then click on Effect. And from here, we can adjust the transparency of the overlay to about 50 so that we have given a nice watermark effect to the logo so it isn't as prominent over the clip. Now let's double-click on the video of the man and again go to the Effect tab. Here we can click on the arrow button to add a nice border around the video and adjust the size of the border. We can also click on the color icon to change the border's color to match the color scheme of the video. Now, if we preview our video, you'll see we've created a more professional-looking video using two different overlays on top of our original video clip. Another way to create a picture-in-picture effect is to use the MultiCamera Editor. This method would be especially useful if you were wanting to play two video clips shot of the same scene from two different angles. But for this example, we'll just use a video of a restaurant storefront as the main background. But then I want to add a second video over top of a chef cooking a meal. What we'll do first is click on the MultiCamera Editor icon. From here, I'll drag the main clip I want to use as a background onto track 1. And the cooking clip onto track 2. You can have up to 6 tracks in VideoStudio Ultimate and 4 tracks in VideoStudio Pro. Once you've added your clips, click OK. Make sure the multi-camera track is selected and click on Video 1. You'll see that Video 1 is automatically added to the multi-camera track. Now we'll click on the PIP track. Then we can drag our scrubber to the point on the timeline where we want to add our second video clip. You can click this icon beside the PIP track to adjust the location of where you want to place the picture-in-picture effect. I'll select upper left. And then click on Video 2 and you'll see it has been added to where we placed our scrubber. You can also choose which video you'd like the audio to come from by clicking on the main audio icon in the event that both videos have audio. Now click OK. Then drag the VSP file that has just been added to your library onto the timeline, and you'll see that the overlay has been automatically trimmed to match our video length. From here, we can make any other adjustments we want to the overlay video, just as we did in the previous example, including adding a border or adjusting its placement on the main clip. These are a few of the ways you can enhance your videos by adding professional picture-in-picture effects. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you'll find a link in the description below that will take you to our tutorial page on the Discovery Center. Here you can download a written copy of this tutorial to follow along and find other helpful tutorials for VideoStudio.